Hello and welcome to our presentation that focuses on information and communication technology. In our presentation today, we will be discussing the following. What is ICT and the role of ICT in the classroom? How can various technologies assist student learning? Examples of technologies and programs available to students. Advantages and disadvantages of using ICT within the classroom. Agree or disagree, and a Kahoot activity.
I'm sure everyone has some sort of insight into what ICT is. However, just to deepen your understanding, ICT is abbreviated for Information and Communications Technology. It provides access to information through telecommunications. It allows for the development of ideas. ICT encompasses the use of all devices such as tablets, computers, and phones. There are 6 components of ICT, which include information, data, procedures, people, software, and hardware.
As a way to highlight the importance of ICT in the classroom, we are going to watch a video which explores the positive and negatives of using technology. During this video, teachers and students express their personal experiences and opinions regarding technology and the way in which it has either benefited or disadvantaged them. It also provides an insight into how ICT can be adopted in the contemporary classroom to ensure quality learning development.
Information. With the invention and enhancement of new technologies, we've also seen a rise in the information access.
This year, we've integrated laptops into our school. Every student from Year 9 and above has a personal computer device.
I have students email me work. It makes it easier for me to look over their stuff. I have a digital service so I can access them in my office, at home, or in the classroom. Internet access is the only thing I really need.
I can start an assignment at school and leave all of my research and applications open on the screen. When I get home, it's all there waiting for me.
Organisation has really improved. There are so many tools that students can access.
Students can find answers quick enough most of the time, but they don't retain the information as well.
It's been hard to adjust the way I've always taught certain things. I still think writing down and repeating processes is the most important way to learn.
We did an assignment on Hinduism this term. The teacher gave us the information on a paper handout. He didn't want us looking at Wikipedia.
We're seeing more copying and pasting in our students' work, more reliance on the same resources. They're taking the fastest route to information without really considering some of the great options out there.
One of the greatest struggles for teachers is adapting content and subject matter to suit the application of technology. There are a range of tools available, but deciding which are most appropriate to enhance teaching and learning and which distract from content can be a fine line.
We looked at a website today that let you string together all these facts about history and make your own movie. My friends put everything in the water.
Pretty funny. Sometimes on a website a resource that looks fascinating. I like to give my students a paper, even if they don't learn. I think it's
We've been learning about the Great Depression, so our teacher sent us to this website that had pictures and videos of Australia during the time. There were all these kids running around barefoot in the streets. It looked pretty awful.
Part of effective ICT is having confidence and complement technologies into the classroom.
I receive weekly information about new resources and software, and I usually spend my Monday afternoon testing a few. Sometimes I see something that I think would be useful, but I reckon I delete more than about half of them.
I tend to push technologies onto students that I use myself. That way I can model it, and often the students end up using more features and giving me tips.
It's cool when you get to use something that other people are aware of. I use the same mobile organizer as my teacher. It's really good. I can see why she likes it.
Teachers always show us new things on the internet. We've signed up to this site to let you save your bookmarks online.
Students need to see effective ICT use in action in order to understand the difference between efficiency and distraction. The teacher plays a vital role in modelling this behaviour.
I have to make sure my phone is off or on silent if I bring it into class. I find that students will be more distracted by their devices if I have time in class?
Well, my students often ask me for a good website or app to help them with an assignment, and I'm not really good on computers, so I usually just say to Google it.
If you don't know how to find information, it can be really hard to get your work done. I've spent ages on websites that turned out to be totally wrong. I used some information once that my teacher said wasn't true.
We all use this program in class that lets you see different examples of words in use. The teacher uses it sometimes with the class. It's really handy when you're not sure what a word means.
Different tools produce different skills, and this is a distinction that both teachers and students need to make if they are to successfully integrate ICT into their culture.
It's about matching the outcome of what you want your students to learn, produce or organise with the technology that you choose.
If I want my students to learn a piece of information, I'll use one type of tool. If I want them to present what they know in a creative way, I'll use another. I don't think there is one form of technology which covers all the skills that students need to learn.
It's really good when you can use a website or program for one assignment, but then you can use it again for something different, even a different subject.
Another vital element of fulfilling the role of ICT in schools is incorporating up-to-date resources which relate to student interests.
The teacher set up a chat room for our class which we can use in lessons or for homework. I like typing my comments better than speaking in class. It means I can look at what I've written and edit it.
Students enjoy communicating using technology, and it's funny that we don't utilise this more. I've been trying some digital discussions with my students, and it's interesting to see the changing dynamic. I think the key is making it safe and still providing some freedom.
I have my students upload PowerPoint presentations online and have their peers post comments on their work. It's a great way to get students involved in the class community, and it's accessible to those who wouldn't normally speak in the classroom.
Being able to post comments to other students and teachers when I'm doing homework makes it feel like I'm still in the class. It's really handy when I get stuck. Sometimes I just post unfinished, and it's really cool to see teachers or other students commenting or hitting like.
It is clear that the role of ICT in education is still in the process of finding its feet, but we can see that the benefits it has on the value of teaching and learning can be exceptional if utilised correctly. The key to progress is a willingness to embrace the digital age and take the time to invest in the enhancement of learning. While the process may be filled with trials and conflicts, bridging the gap between the interests of our students and their future needs to be the focus of schools.
Now we are going to be talking about how various technologies assist student learning. First of all, the internet provides access to information that can enhance student understanding of a particular topic. This is essential in student learning and provides students with a range of viewpoints from educational resources that increases their knowledge. Students are no longer required to flip through a book to locate information, since websites can be searched rapidly and easily, thus increasing the time the student has to learn the information instead of focusing on searching for the right book. Also, student and teacher collaboration can occur with the ease of technologies such as Google Docs. This allows multiple students to access and edit a document at the same time, which provides convenience in group presentations. Also, as the teacher has access to the document, this provides them with a clearer awareness as to their students' engagement. From there, they can get involved and implement strategies to improve the students' learning so that they can achieve their fullest potential. Communication between teachers and parents is essential in assisting student learning. Email is an accessible source of technology to all, enabling teachers to converse with the child's parent in case of an emergency, issue, or achievement. This form of communication is fast, cheap, and permanent, which allows for the transfer of photos or documents by attaching a file. This assists in student learning as the teacher can converse with the parent about anything that the child needs improvement in, which can be facilitated immediately. Technologies such as Kahoot promote a more fun and interesting way of learning in the classroom, therefore encouraging students to gain greater knowledge about a particular subject. since it incorporates exam-like formats such as multiple choice. Certain online quizzes have time restrictions, which are good practice for real exams to ensure that students are working within the given time frame. Additionally, partaking in online quizzes is a creative way of helping the child to think about the answer, as opposed to memorizing information that could be easily forgotten. To demonstrate the connections, we have utilized a mind map, as shown, since this form of presentation is something we would like to adopt in our classrooms. This enables children to process information in a more efficient way and makes connections more clear. Also, the colour displayed appeals to individual learning, thus encouraging children to read the information and engage with the question.
Thank you, Bernadette. As you would all know, there are examples of technologies and programs available to students, such as iPads, computers, tablets, and smartboards. Classcraft uses gaming principles to engage students in the educational process and create a more of a learning environment. This platform encourages students to work together as they build academic and social skills. Google Classroom is a great answer to learning management in schools. This app enables teachers to organize various tasks for a single digital location, providing convenience. Instructors are able to grade students' work, assign assignments, surveys, and quizzes. YouTube. Some individuals are likely to remember that feeling of excitement when the school television rolled into their classroom. These days, it could be easier to get a video in the classroom to make it easier for students to learn. YouTube consists of tutorials, informative videos, exciting vlogs, and much more. Smartboards. A step beyond interactive projectors are the wide range of smartboards being utilized in a classroom. Some smartboards operate just like the whiteboard, allowing a person to write on them with a real or digital marker. Digital textbooks are becoming more crucial as some schools are cutting back on expensive physical textbooks. Some schools are going beyond adopting a new format for education texts. This avoids students from carrying physical copies or textbooks and creates a more easier way of searching for a particular topic. Mathletics. This app enables students to complete curriculum activities online and offline mode to track their own progress on how they are going, to also see where they should be improving in different areas relating to math. This slide contains links to each example spoken about and hopefully inspiring you all as future educators to utilize these technologies and programs available. As indicated on the slide, the PDF version can be accessed on the Classroom forum.
So now we're going to watch this interactive video that highlights the advantages and disadvantages of using ICT within the classroom. Enjoy!
Hello, awesome students. This is what we are going to cover in class today. The advantages and disadvantages of using ICT in the classroom.
Advantages include available 24/7, which means flexibility in learning and can be accessed anytime, anywhere. Allows collaborative learning with teachers and students through sharing information. Aids children with impairments, for example, vision impaired and play audio effects in larger to different learning styles. It is important to active learning styles. For example, reading, writing, and develop and critical skills. Improve support teaching by sourcing and assessing more learning. It's an additional way of teaching and assist the children more effectively. Disadvantages include disadvantages in concentrating on the topic and the negative by the technology that they can fully start to browsing into. Some schools have more technology to do some website application to create a large academic achievement across the education system. Internet and technology can be unreliable, which can cause disruptions.
Teachers may have insufficient time to interact with students and might teach students using technology, which was the end of setting a task. Children can access information as all information in this project. Now let's hear what you think.
As expressed in the Powtoon, we would love to hear what you think. On the screen, there will be statements, and we want to know whether you agree or disagree. We would have loved to open these questions up to have a discussion with the class. However, considering the circumstances, this unfortunately isn't possible. Please provide your opinions and reasoning for each decision, whether you agree or disagree on the classroom forum. The first statement is access to ICT in the classroom is beneficial for parents. Do you agree or disagree? The second statement is technology can be detrimental to a child's creativity. Do you agree or disagree? And the final statement is ICT is hard for children to learn. Do you agree or disagree?
It's now time to assess your knowledge, so we are going to play a game of Kahoot. Due to the current situation, we have placed screenshots of the questions and possible answers so that you can quiz yourself. After we have read the question aloud, we will give you 10 seconds to answer each question. Please write your answers on a piece of paper, and you can see if you got them correct using the slideshow in the end. The first question is, what does ICT stand for?
Your answer could be Information and Collaboration Technology, Information and Communication Technology, International Communication Technology, or Information and Communication Tools.
The second question is, which of these is not a component of ICT?
Your answer could be people, information, hard drive, or procedures.
Utilizing ICT in the classroom increases student and teacher collaboration.
True or false?
How can ICT assist learning?
Allows multiple students to collaborate on one document. Teachers are able to access students' work to ensure participation. Provides access to multiple resources to maximize potential, or all of the above.
Next, which of these is not a device used in the classroom?
Tablet, smartboard, firewall, or laptop.
Examples of software that can be used in the classroom exclude
Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Prezi, or Microsoft Innovate.
communication between teachers and parents via ICT won't increase a child's academic success.
Is it true or false?
What can ICT be used for in the classroom?
Your answer could be deepening understanding of content, to adapt lessons to engage students with different learning styles, group presentations, or decrease communication between students and teachers.
Information can be displayed via a monitor.
Is it true or false?
Which of these is not an educational program?
Quizzes, classcraft, none of the above, or mathletics?
These are the answers. Give yourself a mark out of 10.
As the presentation comes to an end, does anybody have any questions they would like to ask regarding information and communications technology in the classroom? If you do, feel free to post your questions on the classroom forum and we'll get back to you right away.
Our reference says read as follows. Thank you, everyone.